Now, something else that is interesting is you can scan more than 2 targets with Nmap, and it's just very simple. Let's say we just want to go ahead and see what ports are open in the first 100. Sudo Nmap. Oops, can't spell today. Nmap. That's fast. Scan for the first 100, and we're gonna go ahead and just do scanme.nmap.org space, and we're going to go ahead and just put google.com. I'm pretty sure Google won't mind me scanning them. I have nothing to do for them. All right, let's go ahead and do that. And just again, I have to make this clear. Everything done here is for educational purposes only. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Perfecto. So you see that we get our results, and they're separated by space. So we have for scanme .nmap.org, they have 2 ports open, which is the SSH and HTTP. And for Google, they have 2 ports open, but it's port 80 and port 443, which is the HTTP and HTTPS ports. Great. All right, now let's talk about timing templates. Now, if we navigate back to the help section, and this, you see this timing and performance section. And again, some of these we're going to go into detail in another video, but it's very, very important to understand the timing function when it comes to Nmap. Again, if you want to be stealthy at anything, you do not want to be noticed. You want to be able to get what you need to get really, really quick. Now with Nmap, it offers you different times that you can do it, or different rates at which you can go ahead in time, and it's usually the switches are -T1 to -T5. So of course T1 being a slower scan and T5 being the fastest scan. A lot of times you want to avoid using T5, and the reason why you want to do that is a lot of times, depending on the responses you get from certain servers, some will respond to you quicker than others. So if your scan is fast and it's just bypassing a lot of ports because they just haven't received the response yet, you're going to get unreliable results, and a lot of filtered results is really what you're going to get. Now, as opposed to if you run a slow scan of like T1, you're guaranteed to get a response from pretty much all the ports, but you deal with a higher rate of detection. So let's take a quick example with this. So let's just go ahead and do a sudo nmap. Let's do like duck. Why can't I smell? All right. Dash. Let's do T1. Again, just a regular scan. Actually, no. Let's just see. Let's do port 21 to port. Let's do 120. Just to make some fun. And I'm gonna do scan. .org. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just gonna run a scan at a rate of T1 for and for this again, it's very important. This P will not actually get me to the ports, which is what I want to get. So it's scan through port 21 to port 120 of scanme.nmap.org. Let's see what we get. And the thing is, like for this, we're just going to be paying more attention to the time. After this, we're going to run a T5, run the same scan, but at T5. So let's take a look at that. All right, so the fact that I've actually had to cancel the scans at the timing template of T1 and T2 should show you how slow these scans can run. I just went ahead and I just switched the timing template to T5, and immediately I got a response back for the HTTPS server at port 443, and that's timing templates. Well, all right, folks, that is going to be all for today. Again, take your time and just go through the help section for Nmap. Just try and get yourself familiar with some of these switches. Again, I'd recommend just going ahead and practicing everything on the scanme.nmap.org site. Go through this, watch a couple of other YouTube videos. Hacksploit really has a really great video on Nmap scanning that I refer to a lot. But yes, I would recommend doing that and just practicing. It's actually it's a lot of fun when you can figure out, okay, this is what this operating system does, and this is what this service is offered, and okay, I could possibly find some kind of vulnerability, which we'll get into in scripting engines, where there's some customizable scripts you can run that be able to pretty much even brute force your way into a server. But we'll go into stuff like that a little deeper in the next video. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.